There's about 10 million others who need it. There's about 10 million others, there's 11 total that we need to fight for. Let's get a solution about this. Let's talk to representatives. Let's go to the places. Let's go to the lobbies. Let's go to DC. Talk to people in your schools. Change the mentality. Change the xenophobia. Change the nativism that exists here. By telling your story. By showing who you are. By showing your passion. By showing how you work. How hard you've made it.
That we always say, undocumented and unafraid. But I just like to really clarify that and why we are unafraid, because we have survived through so much. We have survived through what our parents have survived. We were there when they had to decide to have a better chance at life. We crossed along with them. We suffered along with them. We felt them. We saw them how they could never have a driver's license, working in fear, taking the jobs that Americans say that have been taking, those jobs that nobody has wanted. It's out in the sun from the beginning of daylight to the end of sunlight. Those are the jobs that apparently we've been taking, and apparently our parents have been taking. But I like to pinpoint something out. I'm here to stay. We're here to stay. We're undocumented. We're unafraid. Why? Because we believe that we can survive through so much more if we had already survived through this.
So I came when I was 7 years old. That was 2005. And my mother brought my cousin who was 12. I was 7 years old. And my little sister was 3. And we first got to New York. And, you know, the trip was 18 days. But I want to backtrack a little bit because to reiterate some of the stuff that was said, I want to talk about my parents. I want to, you know, especially that, you know, there's always, you know, that blame, who they want to put it on. Oh, it's like, no, they're dreamers, you know, they're kids, they didn't know. I knew. Luckily, I'm blessed to be here to stand in front of you that, you know, there was an option. My mom, you know, had the tenacity, the courage to go through 3 different countries, to go to state, to deal with different people harassing her, to be day in and day out and every night be awake in that bus that we were traveling, looking at her kids, all 3 of us. So when you say, you know, it's not their own fault, and then you're putting the fault on my parents, I can't take that. I can't accept that, because they are not criminals. I can't accept the word alien, because I don't know what you're talking about, because we're all from this same earth. And we as DACA recipients, we say, we got to do something, because if we have a choice, if we have a voice, if we have some documentation, at least some version of documentation, we can do something about it. And now they're coming for us. But it's okay, we'll do something about that too. We'll do something about that too.